So it looks like the official launch date announcement trailer for Riven from Cyan has been released, and that happened yesterday, and I missed it. So hope you'll join me today as we take a look at it. Let's get started. So like I said, it looks like Riven's remake launch trailer has been released, and it's going to be coming out on June 25th. So mark your calendars. I plan on marking mine and live streaming the game then. Now, the interesting thing about Riven is it's a game I played all the way through in the 90s. Let's jump over here so you can take a look at what I'm seeing. This is a game that, came out in the 90s as, a pre-rendered adventure puzzle game, point and click. And now it's been released with full 3D graphics. I guess it's an Unreal 5. And so I'm looking forward to it. And because I have played through the whole game before and have basically all the puzzles pretty well in my head, I might be able to play through the whole game and have, a walkthrough uploaded on release date pretty much. So I hope you'll join me for the live stream of that, like I said. But just this first little screenshot here looks good. Let me back up a few frames. Let's go ahead and jump into it here. So some of this footage we did already look at in sort of the gameplay release clips. It's interesting. You can hear you can hear Atris's voice there.
History that you should know.
So you can tell they re-recorded the dialogue for this version.
And for reasons you will discover.
Wow.
I can't send you to Riven with a way out.
That looked different. Ooh, that's
Once
different.
You've freed Catherine,
You know
I'll
what?
come with a linking book.
Yeah, they're showing off
She'll
some of the
signaling.
new puzzles here. That's cool.
I know
Yeah.
what he's doing. He's watching you. He's waiting for you to make a mistake.
Hello.
The island has been steadily decaying. for
Hey,
years.
there he is. Yeah, you can hear they use the same dialogue from the
According to
original
my
game.
most recent measurements, it appears that the fifth age has entered its final days.
Wow. Yeah, I recognize all
There's
this
a very good
stuff,
chance. If all
but
goes
I can
well,
see the little differences that they
you'll
put
be
in
returned
already.
to the
It's
place
cool.
that you came from.
Well, I could sit and analyze this whole trailer, actually. That's new. Wow, 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 wow. I'm seeing all these little details.
I apologize for the cage.
I want to go through it again and go through some of the details. I was planning on just doing like a quick reaction, but I might go through this a little slower and pause and start. So a few things I noticed right off the bat. Like I said, they've re-recorded the dialogue. You can see that. They showed one of the digital characters. That's like the first they showed of final version of like Gen there. That's crazy. But yeah, so confirmed. I actually just did a reaction to some of the footage they've released, and was trying to remember whether they said they were doing full digital characters. I mean, it seems obvious they were gonna. But yeah, there was Gen, and it sounded like they were using dialogue from the original game. So that's cool. What else? So let's go through slowly. So you can see some new structures there in that village. Oh, you can see it like right over here, actually. That's interesting. Okay, what else?
Good. I need your help.
See, some of these environments just looks like there's new details put in and stuff. Even though it's really close. So here's
There's a
obviously
great deal of
the
history
underground
that you
cart.
should know. And for reasons you will discover,
A lot of it's exactly the same.
I can't send you to Riven.
See, this here, see the bridge going across. I'm trying to remember if this was in the original game. I don't think it was. I think this is a new shortcut or something they've added. But like I said, I'm going to try to do a full walk through the game, but I don't know how much they've expanded it, I might not be able to beat it super quick if they've changed some puzzles and added a lot of content, then I might have to solve some new stuff.
Riven with a way out.
They didn't do that with Myst.
Once
Don't know
you've
what
freed
that is.
Catherine, I'll come with a linking book. She'll know how to signal me.
I know what he's doing.
Yep.
He's watching you.
Wow, interesting. There's this item up here. Is that like the camera from inside? I don't know if that's new or not.
He's waiting for you to make a mistake.
Yeah. They've sort of added some details to some of the creatures. Oh, here, let's take a look
Has
at
been
Gen.
steadily decaying for years.
Yeah, that's his voice. Cool, cool.
According to my most
The water physics are
recent
going to be really
measurements, it
interesting.
appears that
Now this looks different. Maybe. See, I remember these puzzles. This looks like a reworking of this whole puzzle system, but we'll see.
Fifth age has entered its
You
final.
see they've added like these splits in the water here. That's interesting. Because I know like in Riven, like spoiler if you haven't played it, one of the weird things with water in Riven is like you apply heat to the water and it moves away from it. And so like you notice there was like the fire rings with the cart as you went underwater there because it creates a tunnel. But now they're doing it out with the ride here. You can see splits in the water, so they're sort of spreading those physics out a little bit.
Final days.
Beetle. Remember that?
There's a very good chance, if all this goes well, that you'll
See that?
be
The
returned
inside
to
of
the
those
place
looks a
that
little
you came
different.
from.
There's like 3 or 4 different things I just saw that are different. Let me go back. See this little underwater ride here, this mechanism for maneuvering is different. They reworked that.
That you came from.
This looks similar. Now whoa, go back. What was that? See this? What is this? Oh, you know what? Okay, I know what this is. I'm pretty confident anyways. So there's like the hiding place for the escaped like Rivenese people. I'm trying to remember their names. But what was the name of this place? But basically there's a big tree. It's like the main image on the original Riven box. It's one of the cool looking locations. But the thing is, you get there in the game, you can only hang out in like one room. You don't get to check around inside of this tree looking thing. But it looks like they've built it out and they're actually going to let you explore it. That's what this looks like anyways. So that's exciting. Okay, so that's interesting. We don't know what this tree is. That's a new thing. I remember that. So many details thrown in.
Cage.
I apologize for the cage. All right, so we checked it out a couple times there. Looks very exciting. Looks great. So like I said, I already knew they were going to expand it, but now there were some clues in that trailer as to how they're expanding it. And now I'm really excited about that. So if you're interested in Riven and you're going to be playing it, and let me know if you've played it before when it was first made, and let me know if maybe this is your first time hearing about it and you're looking to play it for the first time. It looks like this is going to be a really interesting sort of, not just remake, but expansion. So like I said, June 25th, that's the release date. And I will be back then, hopefully, to live stream it, if all goes according to plan. So I hope you'll subscribe, hit the like button if you like Riven, and hit the notification bell so that you know when things like that live stream start. I also try to do Wednesday live streams of just some general playing around with different games. And so if you're interested in any of that, I hope to see you around then. Talk to you later.